Hey y'all, it's your girl Kashawn, Cookie Zoe, Cookie Sims. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so you know how to catch these vibes and turn on that post notifications so that you get notified every single time there's a piggity post. Yeah. Okay, so today's episode of The Time I Met. Again, ignore that noise, nothing I can do about it. Okay, in this episode, The Time I Met, here are your clues. She is a female artist. She is more like an old school vibe, right? She always wears a top hat. She sold some perfume that smells like her poom poom. And she has a daughter that looks just like her. Let's see if you can guess who it is. You're right. It's your girl, Erykah Badu. Hey. Let's get this plant, bro. There you go. Okay, so in this episode, we're going to get into the time that I met Erykah Badu. So I was with my homegirl, and we were on our way to an episode of Wild 'N Out. She was going to be on the episode. And we decided to, I decided to like meet her there. So I met her there at Parks, and I'm like walking in, whatever. And we're in the dressing room. So it's a lot of people, a lot of different vibes going on in the dressing room. And like some people were there like friends, some people were there like business stuff, like management, the team, all that stuff. So I remember I was sitting in there, and there were quite a few different people who like came in who were on the show, who just like, you know, walked in, said hi, introduced, and boom. Now I remember her in specific because it's Erykah Badu, right? So she walks in, she speaks to my homegirl, and like introduces everybody, and then my homegirl introduces her to me. And I remember, much similar to the situation with Beyonce, she just looks at me and just like literally just looks at me, and like we looked and we have like a moment, and like, and her look was like almost like an amazement. It was almost like kind of in awe, but in like a good way. And I remember thinking like, wow, like she's looking at me like in such a really cool way. And I'm thinking, I remember I thought like, it's wild that she's looking at me like that, because like I feel like after that, not after that moment, but I just had a lot of like my personal accolades in business after that meeting, that I was kind of like confused as to why she was looking at me in like awe in the way that she was. And I'm thinking, girl, I should be like, looking at you in awe like that, you know what I mean? So I was just like, okay, that was like really cool. I remember she was wearing purple and like a black top hat, and like, you know, the hat, it was like this and like that, and like a really long like purple coat. And I just thought that it was like super duper cool. You know, like she spoke, and I believe she had like gold teeth in. So she spoke, I introduced myself. Very small chatter, and then like she walked in, I was just thinking in my head like, that's cool, I just met Erykah Badu, like, so wow, you know what I mean? And like compared to all the other time I met, I want to say that this was like the shortest encounter, because then she had to leave to go get ready to go be on set because she was one of the guests on the show. So it's not like all the other ones where it's like this long, elaborate like story behind it. Excuse me, it literally was just like a one-to-one-to, just like a meet greet type of vibe. And I remember like it was like super duper cool, just like I said, just like how she looked at me. She looked at me like a golden child is how she looked at me. And I was just like, and I remember like on my ride home, I kept replaying how she looked at me in my head, like, wow, like just like pure amazement. And it's one of those moments that you get in the mirror, you look at yourself like, there's something amazing about you, because people just be staring at you and like in amazement. And sometimes it's one of those like, a lot of times, like when you're not looking, when it's not you, people can see something beautiful and great inside of you before you can sometimes. And I feel like that's what it was. I feel like it was like there's something beautiful and great inside you, and not that I'm waiting for you to see it, but almost just like it's there. And I feel like the Lord was like, I'm waiting for you to see it. You know what I mean? So that was the time that I met Erykah Badu. I know this is like probably going to be the shortest episode ever on the time I met, but I did want to include it because I did meet y'all's girl. I did meet our girl, Erykah Badu, and I definitely just wanted to notate that. I definitely need to be included in the season, right? And y'all do know that sometimes I like to end it off, especially to my girls, my women, with some really cool just vibes. And I will say this, Erykah's very eccentric, and I'm very like eccentric too, and I've had people call me that. And I think that it's really cool that she continues to like have her own vibe and not conform to fit into society's like standards of beauty, though a lot of people consider her to be beautiful. I'm not saying that she's not. I definitely think she's beautiful, but it's like it's not your like super like, you know what I mean? And I love that like she continued her vibe and then forced people to see how that is beautiful as well. And I think that's super awesome and super cool. So kudos to you, girl, for that. If you guys like episodes like this, sorry that this is so short, but if y'all enjoying the season, please let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you know catch these vibes. Yeah. And turn on that post notification. Cookie Monster Crew, what do? We ride at dawn, we ride at dawn, ride at dawn, we ride at dawn. Yeah. I will see y'all in the next episode of The Time I Met.